Hello everyone, welcome back to Placement Buddies. Let me welcome you all to another episode of Company Insights Season 2. And today, in order to provide some insights about Lenskart, we have Pranavi with us. Hello Pranavi, welcome to Placement Buddies.
Hi.
Pranavi, अपने बारे में हमारे व्यूअर्स को कुछ बताओ.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Pranavi, and I am working as a digital marketer at Lenskart. I have about 2 years plus experience working with both B2B and B2C companies, and I have done my bachelor's in journalism and mass communication from IP University in New Delhi, and I'm here to share my experience with you all.
Correct. So Pranavi, Lenskart के बारे में कुछ बताओ. What do Lenskart? Although like Lenskart को सब लोग जानते हैं, but still, what is Lenskart all about?
Guys, before we move ahead, you might not know that many of you, about 93% of you, do not subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, do press the bell icon. I request you all. Now let's continue.
Yeah, so like Lenskart is like it has become a household name, so I don't think it needs an introduction.
Absolutely.
But like for those who don't know, it's Lenskart is now India's like leading eyewear company, not just India's, but since it has expanded in Southeast Asia, US, etc. also. And apart from that, the mission of Lenskart is very clear that it wants to create awareness and like from the ground level. And yeah, it is working in eyewear. Yeah.
Correct. So Pranavi, what are your roles, responsibilities in this particular organization? What do you do?
Okay, so my role is that of a digital marketing executive, and I've joined fairly recently. I work mostly in paid marketing efforts,
Okay.
like Facebook, Instagram campaigns, Google campaigns, etc. And my responsibilities is more on the creative side. So coming up with ideation and strategy for all of these creative campaigns. And I work solely for Southeast Asia marketing efforts. So I'm working alongside the Singapore team.
तुमने ये कब डिसाइड किया था कि तुमको लेंसकार्ट ज्वाइन करना है एंड व्हाट वाज योर एम्बिशन बैक देन?
So like I always wanted to work with, a consumer facing company. So that had been my goal since I was in college. I never really found a really good fit, like professionally. So I actually, like, funny story, I never even like applied to Lenskart,
Okay.
because I was pretty much in and out of jobs since about a year or so. And I actually got an inbound lead from the HR team of Lenskart. They had viewed my LinkedIn, I think, profile because it was like pretty optimized.
Yeah.
And so from there, they had contacted me, and I was like super excited after hearing about the role.
Correct. So, and I must mention, Pranavi, your LinkedIn profile is awesome, and we have connected through LinkedIn itself. So I must say, कि
Yeah.
Lenskart has found a very good employee for them.
Oh my god. Thanks.
Yeah. So, Pranavi, before joining Lenskart, what were your expectations? And after joining, is there any change, or how was it?
Okay, so the first time I heard about Lenskart, which was like years back, was to my mother actually because she was a customer of Lenskart.
Okay.
And yeah, and before joining Lenskart, I had gone through their omni-channel marketing strategy since I am a mass communication student. So yeah, after joining Lenskart, I was like pretty like I was more than happy about learning about the company culture, and the people here are like not just welcoming, I would say, but they are a part of your learning journey because since day one they are invested. And like with me, I was not familiar with a lot of tools that my team is currently working with. So they really help in like going through that learning phase, I would say. Yeah.
Right. So in academics or while you were studying, you might have prepared your stuffs for Lenskart or companies having equivalent roles what Lenskart has provided to you. So how do you think is that like after coming to Lenskart, वो academics में जो तुमने सीखा था वो प्रॉब्लम्स अभी तुम कैसे एक्सिक्यूट कर रहे हो, उसमें क्या अंतर है एकेडमिक्स और रियल वर्ल्ड प्रॉब्लम्स में?
Uh, Academics. So while I was in college, I actually worked on some like projects part time with small startups. So there I got to know, like I got some amount of first-hand experience of coming up with like social media campaigns
Hmm.
and working on branding. So from like scratch. So and also I had subjects like advertising, brand communications, so that really helped, and those projects especially. So yeah, I definitely did apply a lot of that kind of knowledge. But after joining Lenskart, there was still like I would say that only doing can prepare you for something.
Right.
Uh, yeah. So yeah, so like that experience was a lot more different because the problems over here that we are working on are like completely different. So yeah, I think that right now it's like even more exciting.
So how did you cope up? Were your seniors approachable and helpful, and did they made you learn?
Yeah, so like I don't like, even though we have like managers, we have like, different kind of roles, I don't really feel, that hierarchy wala pressure,
Yeah.
because everyone is like, so like since the first week that I joined here, uh, in the meetings, everyone wants your feedback in something. So there are like proper team discussions, and uh, so yeah, so I remember giving feedback in my first week. I
Hmm.
was giving creative insights to someone who was working as a performance marketing manager. So
Wow.
that was pretty much not even my, forte, I would say.
Correct.
So yeah, so it was very refreshing to see, because this is something that I had not like firsthand witnessed in the previous companies that I was working with.
Correct. Pranavi, what are the basic perks and cons of joining Lenskart?
Okay, so perks, I would say that okay, so whenever there is a weekend offer,
Hmm.
you get an email separately that this is the offer, and you
Okay.
can get your eyeglasses. Like, at least that's what I know is happening in the Singapore, with the Singapore team.
Hmm.
Apart from that, yeah, we have like basic benefits, like employee benefits like insurance and all of that. But I think that the biggest pro for me is saying that I work at Lenskart, like especially after this huge success of Shark Tank, and
Correct.
and yeah, and the for the con, I would say that I don't really have like a thing I would say for that, but I would just say that I have been working since I have been working from home, so I really want to meet up with my peers. So that is the only thing that I'm looking forward to.
Right. Hopefully, this COVID will stop one day or the other, and you will get back to your offices. We just hope that.
Yeah.
Right. So, Pranavi, how was your experience meeting with our shark, Mr. Peyush Bansal? I saw your post on LinkedIn. So, how is it? Tell us something about him.
Oh my God, it was like surreal, I would say that, because actually, funny story, I was not like, nobody called up the employees. Okay, so like just a backstory.
Hmm.
In the office, there was an exclusive event with, Jugadu Kamlesh,
Okay.
that hit episode. Yeah, he went like, he went famous like overnight, and there was an exclusive event with him and Piyush and
Okay.
Naru, obviously. Yeah, and I got to know about this event at such a short notice. I had never visited the office before, and I just got to know about this from the email. So I just called up my HR manager, and I told her that I really want to go. I really want to meet him. I don't know, just make it happen.
Hmm.
So I left in the middle of the working day. I was like, I will do all of my tasks tomorrow.
Okay.
So I just rushed to Gurgaon from my place, and I saw him in the office, and it was like so daunting. But Piyush was actually really like really friendly. He came up to me and he said hi, and he shook my hand. I was
Wow.
like, okay, you don't get to be, so welcoming even
Correct.
in like person.
Correct.
Yeah. And like I asked him like, did you like about his the glasses that he was wearing in the
Hmm.
episodes, and he was like, this is sold out almost everywhere. I was like, oh shit, okay.
So
But he was like pretty nice.
it was a dream come true moment for you, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like starstruck.
Okay. Okay. So Pranavi, since you are working in digital marketing, so can you tell us something about the scope of digital marketing and what are the companies which hire digital marketeers and what type of roles are offered to you in different organizations?
Digital marketing, I would say that it is the most in demand skill currently.
Right.
Yeah, and even for the coming years,
Hmm.
any company that wants to go online, like any e-commerce company needs help with digital marketing. So it's obviously like the most in demand skills that someone can learn, and it's actually like pretty easy to learn these days because any amount of information is available
Right.
online like free certifications and videos, and companies are usually hiring in different domains of digital marketing. I would say in the creative field, in the with the growth marketing, paid channels, and like with the social media, especially being the most the obvious one.
Right.
So yeah, I think that there's a huge demand in the market right now for it.
Correct. And how did you prepared for your digital marketing thing? How did you started your preparation? What was your roadmap?
I started just with internships during college. I actually did a summer internship with PSafe, which is like I did I worked there as a brand communications intern for about 3 months while I was in college, just for my PR project.
Hmm.
Uh, and yeah, from there I got to know that like I got to learn the basics firstly because I was not even like that aware. I didn't have that kind of skills. So even even collaborating with people at PSafe, like it, I think by experience only you will get to learn, not just by doing online certificates and
Right.
everything, because a lot of students think that just learning online it would just help, but you actually have to apply that knowledge somewhere.
Correct. Correct. So Pranavi, what about the work-life balance in Lenskart?
Since the first day
Hmm.
we were told that uh, nobody is gonna work on the weekends. We are only like 5 p.m. office बंद होता है. You just have to leave like उसके बाद. So nobody
Right.
even replies, not even the managers
Hmm.
reply after that amount of time. So I think that work life balance is like pretty good, I would say.
Right. So, Pranavi, before wrapping it up, if you want to tell anything to our viewers, any particular tips, and basically why they should join Lenskart and not any other company, any other eyewear company. So, what will be your tips to our juniors?
तुम खुद ही सोचो आईओआई कंपनी में के बारे में. जब तुम सोचते हो तुम्हारा किस कंपनी का नाम आता है तुम्हारे दिमाग में? ऑब्वियसली लेंसकार्ट.
Obviously, yeah,
And there are so many openings at Lenskart right now, so like you should just apply.
correct. So, is there any position for which Lenskart is hiring right now?
I think Lenskart is hiring in almost like all of the domains. You can actually visit the hiring page at Lenskart to like understand better. But I think that in marketing there are a lot of openings in different teams.
So,
Yeah,
these positions are open for all sort of graduate students, right?
yeah, even for freshers. Yeah.
Even for freshers. So freshers, those who are watching this video, you can just take a note of this. You can just visit their careers page and you can apply for your relevant jobs. Okay, Pranavi, thanks a lot for joining us and sharing your experience with Lenskart. It was my pleasure hosting you. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you so much. Thank you.